Brett Whiteley, the painter, once called the Shirley Temple of Australian art.
He was an extraordinary creative being. He was a maverick. He took risks. He was unorthodox, kind of a larrikin.
One critic tagged it a turkey, obsessed with women's bottoms and sex and worth flying overseas to avoid.
Painting for Brett is something that's right down the line, laid smack down square in front of you.
Another described it as a near religious experience.
Watching him draw is as astonishing an experience as watching the young Nureyev dance or the young Brando act.
So far, people are still very interested in his work and want to know more about him and how he gets there and everything else. A lot of that is something he didn't even understand. And I can only talk about it as a kind of participant in his journey. But where it all comes from remains a mystery.
Well, I'll do the FBI thing. Brett Whiteley, born 1939, Sydney. Now, as there's not going to be any question and answer situation to this, therefore I have to invent inside like what I would talk about. So the nature of what I would talk about would be art. But no, don't start snipping there. I mean, there's this hungry thing. Is that allowed to run? And I mean, I'll gather and collect the thoughts towards it. In the sense that it's impossible to talk about art because I've always taken it for granted. And any attempt to pinpoint the necessity of one's beginning only just arrives in a psychological shamble and inner dreams, etc. I've always understood, basically, that I used to be something else, that I'm the continuation of a particular kind of thread of human spirit, that the only thing that I'm involved in is the notion of interpreting time in the sense that I'm alive, that the spirit will continue and it'll be the same as what it was. And various painters have given their flash at it, and that, in a summary, is basically what I'm doing.